In this video, I'll show you how I use Notion AI to take a basic digital product idea and turn it into a higher value offer that's more likely to sell. This is the third video in my playlist where I'm sharing 10 ways that I use Notion and Notion AI to grow my digital product business. And there's a freebie that goes alongside this playlist, which you can grab the links in the description. So the first thing you might be wondering is why would you use Notion AI instead of Chat GPT or Claude? So the first thing to say is that Notion AI is actually run on OpenAI, which is the same language model that is used for Chat GPT. So the reason that I would pick Notion AI over Chat GPT, which I do still use in my business, is organization and systemization. So you can build prompts right into databases. You can create templated prompts that you can use over and over again just by virtue of the way that Notion works, which means that you can systemize the way that you're using prompts and use them consistently in workflows. It also means it's easier to find your outputs when you want to go back to them and reuse them later or access them for any reason, because you know exactly where it's stored just because of how you have your Notion set up. But for now, let's jump into Notion and see this in action and see how you can build out a system to actually outline your offers. If you're creating lots of different offers, this can be really useful to have this systemized, or if you're just creating one offer, it's still useful to have a process. So we'll look at how Notion AI can help us to speed things up and make decisions more easily. So let's jump into Notion. Okay, we're currently in the factory of my digital product operating system, and we're going to go into a demo product here that I took from Etsy. I used this product in my last video about target client, so you can go back and watch that. There should be a link to watch it pop up. So I'll just go back over this top section so you understand what I've done. I've taken the title from this digital product on Etsy, and it's essentially Instagram Canva templates for pet businesses. And I've taken pieces of their description to answer the questions: what problem this product solves, who it's for, and what's included. So I've given the bare bones information of what this digital product, let's say it's an idea, is at this stage. So then we want to scroll down, and this bottom section of my database entry page is templated. So this is the default template. Sorry, I didn't want that to show up. This is the default template that comes up whenever I create a new product entry in my system, and then it follows my flow framework. So we're going to open this toggle for foundations, and we've already covered target client in my ideal client video. So in this one, we're going to look at product positioning. So we're going to open this toggle and we're going to click this button, which will bring up an AI prompt. I've already created all of this in the template, so it shows up each time I create a new product. So when I click on the button, a prompt comes up that says, based on what my offer is and who my chosen target client can you please come up with some positioning ideas for this offer? Please list who this ideal customer is and why this offer will help them. Give some specific examples that I can use in my messaging. Please also provide a one-line positioning statement for this offer. So I'm going to click generate. And sometimes AI forgets what you've told it. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to highlight it all. Oops. I'm going to say, thanks. Can you do this again, specific to just premium pet groomers? And hit enter. And my dog is at my feet dreaming, so if you hear any funny noises, that's what that is. Okay, so this has come up with just pet grooming services, so I'm going to insert that below, and that's here, and I'm actually going to delete all the above because it's too broad for what I was trying to do, because I am focusing on pet groomers. And if you've not watched my ideal client video, sorry for the spoiler. So we've got our ideal customer listed as premium pet grooming salons. Their key characteristics are they're time-constrained salon owners who struggle to create consistent professional social media content whilst running their business. They focus on maintaining an upscale brand image that matches their premium in-person services and need to showcase their expertise and premium services to attract high-end clients. how this offer helps them. So this is looking at our current offer. We're going to work on kind of making this better in a minute. So time efficiency, using the 85 customizable templates will help them save about 5 hours a week. Professional branding, consistent content, and key message examples. Your grooming salon delivers luxury care. Let your social media reflect the same premium quality. Show your expertise and attract the high-end clients you want with professional posts that highlight your premium grooming experience. So this helps us to, because we've already worked on our target client and picking someone really specific, it helps us to have way more targeted messaging to speak to the right people. So next up, this is a tool I created to help me to make my ideas more premium, so that if we're targeting a more premium client who can afford to pay us, we're providing the kind of service as a digital product that would be expected for that. So this would only be used if you wanted to change your product. If you're happy keeping, so in this example, 85 Canva templates for Instagram, and that's all you want to sell, you wouldn't bother with this. This is so you can increase the value of your offer, but also increase the price that you charge for it. So we're going to use this. And the prompt that comes up is, based on what I've told you so far, can you think of ways I could make my offer idea more premium so I can command a more premium price? Keep in mind the target client. So we're going to click generate. And it's going to come up with some ideas. And I'm not going to go through all these, or this video is going to be very long, but I have noticed this one would be good. So exclusive branding and design customization services, that's moving into services. So we're going to skip that for the purposes of this video, because this is about selling digital products. But advanced educational resources specific to training on how to use social media for premium pet services, businesses would work. Include modules on luxury branding, storytelling for high-end clients, and targeted content marketing. I'm just going to use that one for now, and I'm going to copy all of it. I'm going to scroll down, and I've got here this section. Oops, I'll delete this. My chosen way to make my offer premium is to keep the Instagram templates and include reel templates for video, and I'm going to just paste this, advanced educational resources. So that's upping the value of the product. So I'm going to close this out for now. We'll just keep that simple for now. And then I've added this tool in to help you develop a framework to communicate to your target clients. It's almost like a structure for your modules if you're creating an education-based product. To be something memorable that your customers can kind of remember your process by. So for example, my flow framework came actually from, I had a framework that was basically 4Fs: foundations, factory, fuel, and feedback, and it turned into the flow framework using AI. It helped me to find an acronym to use for my framework. So I think it works better if you already have a process of your own in place, but you can develop a framework from scratch as well. Now obviously I don't have a framework in place for this because I'm just working through someone else's product, but let's look at this prompt. So it says, based on the information you already have about this offer, can you help me develop a framework that I can use in the delivery of my offer and in the marketing? Please try and make the framework memorable using an acronym that makes sense for what the offer outcome is using. Offer outcome is using alliteration. So let's click this and see what it comes up with. Right, so it's come up with the PAUSE framework. Plan, attract, wow, and scale. So plan, create a strategic foundation for consistent and professional social media content, as what it includes: social media content calendar specifically for premium pet services. Attract. Okay, I'm going to give some feedback. I'm going to highlight all of the output here. So what I think this is doing is creating a framework that kind of sells my offer, as opposed to explains how to market on Instagram to my ideal clients of pet groomers. So I'm going to tell AI that somehow. So this is great, but I'm looking for a framework to help pet groom high-end pet groomers to market on Instagram. I'm going to pause while this thinks because it's taking a wee while. Okay, I'm going to click accept so I can actually go and read this. So it's come up with style. It's not very dog groomery, but I'm going to go back again. And I'm going to say, ask AI, this is much better, but can you make it more dog related? Hit enter. Did that work? No, it didn't. There we go. Okay, we're back to pause. Let's see, present. Put your best paw forward by highlighting your premium grooming environment. Pause. It's gone mad with the paw puns. Possum Studio tour videos showcasing your luxury facilities, behind the scene peeks at your top dog tools and products, staff certifications and specialised breed expertise. Attract. Show off oh my goodness, fabulous transformations. Show off transformations that demonstrate your skills. I'm going to ignore the all the dog puns. Content ideas, before and after transformations, breed specific styling showcases, speciality grooming results, wag, share tail wagging tips and expertise. That doesn't make any sense. Wag doesn't have anything to do with education. Can you think of another word beginning with W? Sometimes you have to go and do a bit of back and forth with AI. Sometimes it comes up with something great first time. Wisdom, that's better. Okay, that makes more sense. So wisdom, share valuable education and expertise, quick grooming tips. Shine is position your salon as the top dog in your market. Client testimonials, best in show awards, dog show and grooming event highlights. Pause, framework makes a bit more sense in terms of marketing your business on Instagram. It's each part of the framework is like speaking to part of your process for marketing your business, and it's going to be more memorable for people. So that's what we were trying to get to. It was a bit of a long way around the houses in this instance, but we'll keep that one going. So I'm going to delete this. I have worked through this before to test, as you can see, and I'm going to use this prompt to outline my offer now. So I've clicked the button, and this prompt says, I've got my own ideas about how I want to structure this offer, but I'd like your thoughts based on what you know about the offer and the ideal client. Please use my new framework as the basis of this offer and the main outcome rather than the features of the offer. I think this will increase the value. I want to turn it into a premium product. And you can always, if you don't want to turn it into a premium product, delete this out the prompt. I'm going to click generate. And it's basically creating our offer outline for us. So essentially it's basically having the framework is a great way to structure your curriculum and how almost like your module. So you would have a present module, an attract module, let's come back to WAG, wisdom module and a shine module. Determined that it's going to be WAG. So we're going to close that out for now. Oops. We're going to move on to instructional design now. So this is something I've often struggled with, and I know a lot of course creators and digital products creators struggle with, is getting people to actually use their offer and interact with it and get the most out of it.
And it's good because it means you have happy customers, and obviously you want people to get the most out of your product. You're more likely to get testimonials if people use the product and get a good outcome. So this prompt is kind of designed to help with that. So it just says, you're an instructional designer. Please come up with some ideas for ways that I can make this offer engaging and encourage my clients to use it as intended. So I'm just going to click generate. I'll see what it comes up with. Go down. So we've got gamification, progress tracking, exclusive community, live support or office hours, mini contests, interactive onboarding, content planning workshops, case studies and inspiration, accountability partners, personalized feedback, weekly motivation emails, template customization, seasonal content packs, reel and story templates, milestone rewards, social media strategy audit, quick win checklist. Oh, it's come up with lots. There's a lot here. For now, I am gonna take the feedback idea, but do like weekly feedback sessions. Oops. So we'll add that in to our offer outline up here. So, okay. It's in a different order, but that's fine.
So this is just one of the ways that I use Notion AI to run my digital product business. If you want to see the other 9 ways that I have listed in this playlist, or that are coming in this playlist, then remember to grab the freebie. The link's in the description. The next video coming up in this series is going to be about how to use certain Notion AI tools or prompts within your workflow to help you to stand out in a crowded market. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe to get a notification, or if you're watching in the future, it should be showing to click on right now.